All right, we are here with Layla, and if any of you have watched our YouTube channel, some of you have, you know that we are currently taking votes and suggestions for costume ideas for her little baby, Kingston.
Yes.
For Halloween. And you got some video of Kingston. Now, what you said something about cupcake. What happened?
Yes, I bought King a cupcake yesterday from Small Cakes in Bartlett because they have pup cakes and it is so adorable, and I took a picture of it and recorded him eating it, and it's very funny. Well, it's not funny, it's cute.
All right, we want all of you to submit your suggestions for King's costume. You can go to hornlakehigh.com. There is literally a banner on the front page of the Horn Lake High School website. No doubt people from the county are going to look at our website and wonder what that banner is for. However, it's for King's costume. By the way, Miss Lewis got on there last night and she has 5 costume suggestions for your puppy.
What are they?
Okay, so costume number 1 Miss Lewis suggested was, is this the Chucky doll?
Yep, that's what it looked like.
So the Chucky doll, she's fearful though that this one's going to be a little tough for you to get on Kingston and that he might not like to wear it for very long. My personal favorite and my daughter's personal favorite was Kingston the Pope.
What is a Pope?
The Pope, the head of the Roman Catholic Church.
Well, I'm American.
We also had Kingston the Pirate.
Now that's cute. That would go really good with his fur.
Kingston the Pirate. Kingston the Rock Star.
Is that a wig?
It is a wig. And then finally, Kingston, I don't know, with a cowboy on top, which this is my least favorite. But it's funny.
He looks mad, but it is funny. That is viral worthy.
Right. My favorite is still Kingston the Pope, even though you don't know who the Pope is, and that's really sad that you don't know who the Pope is.
Well, I've been going to Horn Lake, so.
There are people at Horn Lake who are well aware of who the Pope is. Ladies and gentlemen, hornlakehigh.com. You will see a banner on the website. You click it, and then you put your suggestion in for Kingston's costume.
Yes, it's truly appreciated, and I will take plenty of pictures on Halloween.
Yes, and right now the Pirate's in the lead, or is you still thinking firefighter?
Probably the Pirate. No, the Chucky one. I like the Chucky one because King is so bad. He's so bad.
It's a busy day here at Horn Lake. We're celebrating one of our teachers who's been working hard here at the high school for years. We're highlighting Hispanic Heritage Month, and we celebrate Mexico's Independence Day. And finally, we've got another live performance from 2 very special students at Horn Lake High. Today, Friday, September 16th, 2022, Eagle Vision starts now.
They ain't never seen nothing like this before. Lit the room when I came through the front door. Ask me if I stress overcome, what for? Train in the trees, please pardon my sycamore. Touch burning sands, cross lands, and stormy shore seasons in the year, yeah. Ain't no channel for champions and chain no fear. Yup, the champ is here, switch gears. We keeping haters in the rear. At the blood, sweat, and tears, and my goal so near. I see my victory so clear. I see my victory so clear. And today, we break through. And today, we break through.
Welcome to Eagle Vision for Friday, September 16th, 2022. I'm Sarah, and today's top story highlights the August Teacher of the Month here at Horn Lake. Each month, Horn Lake chooses a teacher to recognize for their outstanding dedication and hard work.
All right, so this month's Teacher of the Month goes to Mr. Winston. He's done a great job this year. Stepped into a class for us and really done a great job. Team player, always here, always taking care of us. So we're going to go in and introduce him as our Teacher of the Month to his class. He is our Teacher of the Month this month. So congratulations, Mr. Winston. Of course, this will hang outside your door for a month and then get your parking lot or parking spot and all that, and gift card. So thanks for all you do.
Yeah, thank you.
Eagle Vision traditionally films a short interview detailing our teachers and their journey called Stories. Today we're featuring Mr. Winston. Where did you grow up?
I grew up around here in Horn Lake. Went to Horn Lake schools my whole life. I moved to Horn Lake when I was about 4 and have been around here ever since.
Tell us about your family.
I have a brother. He's a year older than me. Sister, half-sister. She lives in Colorado. And mom and dad, they still live around here. So, just a small family.
Tell us about your years in high school.
High school was pretty cool. I was pretty quiet back then. Played soccer. Did pretty good in school. Not the best, but I did pretty decent. Overall, it was a pretty fun experience. I went to Horn Lake High School, so a lot of the experiences I had, a lot of you guys have. So,
What jobs did you have in high school?
I had a few jobs. I worked at Latimer in the concession stands. I was a soccer referee. The main job I had for the longest time was Skate Odyssey. I worked there for about 3 or 4 years. So that was pretty fun to have as a high school job.
Tell us about your college experience.
College was pretty cool. I went to Northwest first semester out of high school. Then I went and played soccer down in Ridgeland for Holmes Community College for a semester. After that, transferred to Ole Miss. I went there the remaining 3.5 years and finished out there.
How did you choose your future profession? Did you originally plan on being a teacher?
I went through a lot of different changes. In college, I had multiple majors. Went from English to general college to computer science to psychology. Then I ended up kind of just falling into it. I started at South Haven High School, worked there for 3 years. Then I came over here, and this is my 4th year here.
What's something outside of school that you are passionate about?
I like riding my bike. I like walking my dog, playing video games. Nothing too crazy. Trying to start traveling more, but hasn't worked out so far. But I'll get to traveling pretty soon, hopefully.
Tell us something you always dreamed about doing.
Yeah, traveling's a big part of my bucket list. I got lucky and got to go to a few EF tours when I was in high school, and I haven't been out of the country since then, but just trying to go more places, see more things.
What's something students might not know about you?
They might not know I went here. I went to Horn Lake High School. My picture's out there on 2010. Used to be in biology inclusion. That's where a lot of kids probably know me from.
What is something that you love about this school?
It's just always been a place I've called home, Horn Lake. I worked at South Haven, and then when I got the opportunity to come back here, where I went to high school, I thought it was a no-brainer, and just came back, and I really love being here. I love the people I work with. The kids are really cool, and yeah, just a real blessing to be here. September 15th through October 15th is Hispanic Heritage Month. Eagle Vision will be featuring a number of short segments highlighting the month and celebrating Hispanic heritage. Today is Mexico's Independence Day. Most people confuse Independence Day with Cinco de Mayo.
we wanted to feature an important part of Mexico's history.
So Friday, September 16th is Mexico's official Independence Day from Spain. That happened in 1821. Americans confuse it with Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo is in the 1860s when Napoleon III, the grandson of Napoleon I, tried to build the third French Empire in North Africa, where Algeria and Morocco are, and in Latin America. And he lost a battle in Mexico with the help of Abraham Lincoln and the Union Army after the war. But anyway, Americans get those two confused because May 5th is marketed better in America than September 16th. I mean, what sounds better, Cinco de Mayo or whatever September the 16th is in Spanish? I don't know. So that's kind of what it is. So Friday is the 1821 holiday of Spain's giving up Mexico. And Cinco de Mayo involves Mexico and France. So they're two entirely different things.
On September 16th, Mexicans around the globe will celebrate the anniversary of the country's independence from Spain. The day is marked by a national holiday in Mexico, a reenactment of a historic moment from the revolution's leader, and an array of performances from fireworks to dance routines. Most Americans confuse September 16th with Cinco de Mayo. Mexico's Independence Day actually marks the moment in 1810 when Miguel Costilla, a Catholic priest known as Father Hidalgo, made the first cry for independence. After a moving speech in the Mexican town of Dolores, Hidalgo took up the banner of the Virgin of Guadalupe, a Roman Catholic image of the Virgin Mary as she appears to Juan Diego, an indigenous Mexican believer who was later sainted by the church. As Hidalgo took up the banner of Guadalupe, many people were inspired to follow him. He amassed a large, unruly, hodgepodge army that included women, children, grandparents, and livestock. Untrained and difficult to control, it was eventually defeated, with many of its members going back home to harvest their fields. Hidalgo was later beheaded by the civil government as punishment for revolting. However, another priest, José María Morelos, took up the mantle of the revolution, sending home anyone from the First Army without a weapon and horse. This tighter version of the army was more effective, but Morelos was also eventually taken and beheaded, and the struggle for independence sunk into a period of chaos as Mexico continued to fight a weakening Spanish rule. Finally, in 1821, Agustín de Iturbide, a Spanish-supporting soldier who flipped to become a leader in the Mexican independence movement, led troops into Mexico City, decisively seizing control of the city and declaring the country's independence. His following political promise, called the Plan of Iguala, or the Plan of Three Guarantees, sought to free Mexico from Spanish control, solidify the country as Roman Catholic, and ensure that all citizens were equal. Iturbide became emperor of the new nation, setting up a monarchy-style system and spending much of the new country's budget on lavish clothes that resembled Austrian royal court fashions at the time. Ultimately, this system failed as well. Military leaders jostled and vied for power, and finally a democratic republic was set up, led by an independence-era fighter, Guadalupe Victoria, who became Mexico's first president. Interestingly enough, Mexicans don't celebrate or acknowledge Iturbide as the father of independence. The hero that's selected as the father of independence is in fact Father Hidalgo, the charismatic but disastrous priest who gets the ball rolling. It's now time for today's announcements. Pay attention, we're moving fast. Note, for all of you wondering about the homecoming results, we'll be unveiling that on Monday's show. The Marching Band has a competition coming up on September 24th at Olive Branch High School. We invite students and teachers to come out and support the band. If you're interested in playing softball, stop by A1 and grab an information sheet and sign up. Finally, we wanted to end the show with a special performance by Samari Gowdy and Mia Mosley. How did y'all get started singing?
You want me to hold it? Yeah. Well, when I was like a kid, I grew up in the church, basically. So my brother, my mom, all of them, like, we grew up singing, basically.
It's really the same thing. I grew up in church, and music was just something that I really loved to do. And then I just started singing at church, and I loved it so much that I just kept doing it. And then I joined choir when I got in school, and I just stuck with it. And I've been in choir for like 6 years now.
Just whispers of smoke. You could lose everything. The truth is you'll never know. So I'll kiss you longer, babe. Any chance I get, I'll make the most of the minutes in love with no regret. Let's take our time to say what we want. Lose what we got before it's all gone. Cause I know we're not promised tomorrow.
So I'm gonna love you.
I'm gonna love
like
you.
I'm gonna lose
like
you.
I'm gonna lose you.
I'm gonna hold you like I'm saying goodbye. Wherever we're standing,
Wherever we're standing,
I'll take you for granted. Cause we'll never know when we run out of time. So I'm gonna love you.
I'm gonna love you.
Like I'm gonna lose
like
you.
I'm gonna lose you.
I'm gonna love you.
I'm gonna love you.
Like I'm gonna lose you.
That's it for today's episode here at Horn Lake. We are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here Monday. Have a fantastic weekend.
Whoa, they ain't never seen nothing like this before. Lit the room when I came through the front door. Ask me if I stress overcome, what for? Train on the trees, please pardon my sycamore. Touch burning sands, cross lands and stormy shore seasons in the year, yeah. Ain't no channel for champions and chain no fear. Yup, the champ is here, switch gears. We keeping haters in the rear. At the blood, sweat and tears and my goal so near. I see my victory so clear. I see my victory so clear. And today, we break through. 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 I know it's lonely at the top. but that's not by speculation. But the position that I got, I climb too high to fall, but too hard to drop. Stop clocks on the speed bag. Every out under pressure, no jet lag. This is greater than trophies and saluted flags. Titles of fame, the cost is paid. Yay, I carried the cross I made. Dealt with the dealer, baby, the hand was played. New level, next stage. Learn to lead it to legend. Now tell me what's my next stage, yay. I said the champ is here, switch gears. We keeping haters in the rear. After blood, sweat, and tears, and my goal so near. I see my life so clear. And today, we break through. And today,